Hello everyone, we are back with SubaHibi. We finished Looking Glass Insects. Finally, we're in the good part of the game. It's gonna get good, right? Where is it? Jabberwocky, right? So I had something to say about Looking Glass Insects, but it's been a week and I forgot. So who knows? Anyway, I believe this is from. Is the poem called Jabberwocky? Wait, there's like a nonsense poem. 'Twas brillig, and the silty toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the boreal goves, and the mome rats outgrabe. Beware the jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time is that where vorpal sword is from? The menzom foe he sought. So rested he by the tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as in uffish thought he stood, the jabberwock with eyes aflame came whiffling through the tolgy wood, and burbled as it came. Is this how like high schoolers feel when they read Beowulf? 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went snicker snack. He left it dead, with its head, he went galloping back. And hast thou slain the jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy, or frabjous day. Callooh, Calais, he chortled in his joy. All mimsy were the boreal goves, and the mome rats outgrabe. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the boreal goves, the mome rats outgrabe. Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll. Great job, Lewis Carroll. Is that the whole poem, or? I thought it was longer than that. The mysterious monster called the Jabberwock. It is a nameless man who defeats that monster. Why did that nameless man feel compelled to slay the Jabberwock? It was a poem written by Lewis Carroll in nonsense verse. The greatest nonsense poem is told as a parody of an epic. A mysterious monster, a nameless hero, many words that never existed before. A parody of an epic. It's just like my own existence. Is Takuji the Jabberwock? I walked through the city as the sun began to set. A city bathed in evening sunlight. The sky took on shades of orange and yellow, and buildings were dyed a dark purple. The time when the world sinks into darkness, when the lights come on, the lights in people's lives come on. I think we skipped to this part before. I wanted to see how it started. Oh, you're early today. You seem like Tomosane, right? Yes, I'm Tomosane. Also, it doesn't really matter, but I'm not early at all. It's already after 6:30. Oh, you really are, Tomo-chan. Will you stop that? Call me Tomosane or Yuki. It's getting close to 7. Days really have gotten long. Still light outside. Ignoring me, huh? I even came to see him. It's the 2nd of July, after all. The days will just keep getting shorter from now on. Really? Days are the longest at the end of June. Once you get into July, the days start getting shorter. The summer solstice is in June, you know? You're right. Still, don't the days feel longer in July and August? The days are almost an entire hour shorter in August compared to the summer solstice. Seriously? Is that much of a difference? Why is that? It feels like the days have to be shorter in June. I don't know the details. I think it feels like it's getting darker earlier in June because the clouds are thicker. Clouds? Oh, so the weather makes it feel like the days are shorter. Probably. During June, the city has clouds covering the sky even in the best of weather, so it never really gets all that bright. The June sky is always dark. A person would know that well if they had nothing to do besides look at that sky all day. You can even start to think there's no such thing as a blue sky in June. Actually, there's a saying about May skies being the finest of all. That was in the old calendar. It actually would be June in the modern calendar. Like cliched May showers are the same. The phrase May sky isn't just referring to good weather. The phrase actually refers to the rarity of a blue sky in the rainy season of June. That's how precious a clear sky in June is. Now that I think of it, I knew a dumb girl who liked the June sky. Yeah? We love talking about skies. The same place as always. That idiot is always here. She said it was because this place is closest to the sky. It's kind of ridiculous to say the roof of an apartment store is the closest place to the sky. After all, even the apartment building on the other side of the street is bigger. It's raining, you know. Love the Yoru no Himawari. Why are you up here on the roof?
いじゃん。私大好きだよ。
Oh, it's been so long. That's not an excuse. You're gonna catch a cold up here. See, like, I mean, we had Minakami and looking less than sex, but we had to look at Takuji's face the whole time, right?
ともさねは嫌いなの？
So,
雨とか。
you know, I assume we're about to see frilly dresses. So I'm in shock right now. Since I just heard someone say they actually liked it. Can't believe anyone would actually want to look at such a dreary sky.
憂鬱な空か。そんな言い方もあるんだ。
The June sky is always dreary.
そうかね。私はさつきの空好きだよ。
May, huh? Guess it's sort of poetic if you use the old calendar. That doesn't change the fact that it's dreary.
だってさ、6月の空はこの街に覆いかぶさるものを隠してくれるからさ。
Hangs overhead? What are you talking about? These dreary clouds are all that's hanging overhead.
主観の相違。私にはさ、このアホみたいにどこまで続くかわからない青空こそ陰鬱そのものなんだな。
A ridiculously huge sky, huh? You're like a poet with childish
なん
delusions.
でもかんでもそうやって中二病とか言ってるとバカみたいだよともさね。
What? You're the one who's always saying it to me.
まあいいじゃん。例えばさ、想像してごらんよ。私たちの上に覆いかぶさる無限の青空が隠れるだけでどれだけ気が楽になるかさ。
I don't see it. That cloudy sky is a lot drearier. Why don't you try picturing this instead? Hasaki could have just washed some clothes and can't put them out to dry.
6月、洗濯物から夏コの匂いがするよね。
Probably true. Huh?
生乾きってさ、たまにクーラーとかからもするよね。なんかクーラーの中に小さなコックマックとか開催されてるんじゃないかと思うよ。
How do you think air conditioners work? They have little comiquettes in there. What's that comiquette thing you're talking about?
知らない？日本中の特殊な趣味の特殊な体型の特殊なメガネの特殊なお兄さんたちが特殊な喋り方でハーハーしているサバトみたいなやつ。
Why is she talking so fast? I don't know any of that, but what's Sabbath? Well, must be some kind of manga festival, right?
そうそう。やつがよく行くみたいなんだよ。そんでたまに会場で私いきなりタッチされたりして大変だよ。
Wait, she's aware of Takuji? Huh. That's never happened to me.
そりゃ運がいいよ。あれ地獄だよ。冬寒いし、夏暑いし、臭いし。
So they have an inner voice council and they just kind of talk to each other? Well, that must have sucked. They got like a big round table too.
他人事だな。そのうちあんたがそういう目に遭うかもしれないのに。
I don't know what I'd do to all those people if that happened. Sure, it never happened to me. Made sure of that.
うへえ。なら、私なら問題ないとの判断なのかね？
Who knows? Not my problem anyway. This conversation really got off track. Well, that's what always happens when I talk to her. I unlock the piano, put my hands on the keys. The sound of the keys. So, when Minakami takes over, does she like forget, but then when she's not active, she remembers everything? It's like, oh god, I almost made a fate metaphor. Like the Throne of Heroes, they remember everything, but when they get summoned, they don't. Did it get tuned? It was done really well. How's the piano? Got tuned this afternoon. Don't know. You should. You're the one who said it sounded nasty because it's out of tune. That's fine. It doesn't sound nasty right now. What's that? Surely Yuki who said that, not me. No, really? I don't remember that. Because Yuki's normally the one who worries about small stuff like the piano's tuning. Oh, kind of had a feeling that's what it was. She's always been picky about that kind of stuff. She won't shut up about the piano. Also, Master, did Hasaki come by? She's a servant! It's fate! She said she'd come again tonight after she went to her mother's place. Her mother? Again? That idiot. Oh, whatever. Does she not live there? She's gonna come back tonight. I'll make sure to leave before she comes. No, you won't. This is your job. Do it right.
Konnichiwa.
Hello. Oh, welcome back. What? It didn't lie. It's already night out, you know? The time was 6:58. The sun hadn't even set. Can you really call this night? Though complaining to Master wouldn't really help at this much at this point. More importantly, Hasaki was in front of me.
また帰ろうとした。
Yeah, I was.
なんでそうなるの？
Oh, that's a new face. Because I knew you were coming. It was pretty easy to understand her personality. She disappeared into the kitchen with a sullen look. Mamiya Hasaki. Mamiya Takuji's little sister. Okay, sorry, I cut it there. It's the next day. I thought I could be sneaky and record a video on Easter Day. I couldn't, but it's Easter Monday now. Because I share the same body with Mamiya Takuji, she's my little sister too. Physically, at least. But only physically. I've never even shared the Mamiya name, so she's nothing more than a stranger to me. How did you get your name? So I, Yuki Tomosane, don't like to get involved with her more than I have to. Like, what is Yuki? Like, what is... You just like Minakami that much? Don't make Hasaki-chan too mad. Wait, that means if Tomosane and Minakami got married, it's Yuki. How so? Because I've seen a CG of them together. Like, she's like hugging his back. Someone apparently Skadi got mad that people are just posting like images with people call it LARPing, but that's not what LARPing means. Like, I don't get what the term LARPing means now on TikTok. And you know, that whole environment kind of scares me, so I'm gonna stay out of it. How so? Anyway, let's get on with it. Don't you feel bad for her? I should feel bad for her? That's right. Then you should be nice to her so I don't have to. You're still spouting that crap? You know, if you make her too mad... Look, she can't focus when she's like that. She can't even do her job when she's like... Isn't she like 10? Why does she have a job?
Master, ごめんなさい。お皿が。
I heard it. Make sure you don't cut yourself. I'll leave Hasaki to you. I'm leaving. Huh? You have a job to do. I'm going home. You're really leaving now? Sorry, got a headache all of a sudden. Probably have the flu. I don't want to give it to you guys, and the store does sell food after all. He thinks food service jobs care about that. Ah! He got behind me and listen. Teleports behind you? Faster than I could believe. He's fast! Oh, you don't have a fever at all! I'm sure I'll wake up with a really awful fever tomorrow morning. Hey, you should be okay till tomorrow morning, don't you think? No, Besides, you have to work to pay me for that plate. Oh my god. She broke up against your upsetter! Oh, do you think more compliant if I made you faint? This very much not allowed to say that word. This guy's skills are beyond those of any normal martial artist. He was an instructor in the Jiu-Jitsu dojo that Mamiya's grandfather used to run. Okay, shaking my head like that hurts. He's, yeah, so he's not really the kind of person to like to hang around with Tomasane. It's, well, I guess 2010. What was the cultural opinion like back then? I don't know. I was thinking about Pokemon back then. There's no denying his strength. Don't underestimate me. If I tell you to work, then you have to work. He really is good. He's completely different than all the other people around here. He had me the second he got a hold of my arms. Wait, so does this put him on top of the power scaling? Because Tomosane's the strong. Wait, but Takuji beat Tomosane, but could Master beat Takuji? What are you laughing about? Go get changed. Not your Nissan. I'm Yuki right now. Yuki Tomosane. You know, my last name is different than yours, so you shouldn't be calling me that. What are you talking about? You can call someone Oni-chan even if you're not related to them. Besides, the two of you are related by blood, Tomo-chan. That's not it. Please don't call me Tomo-chan. Oh my god, my phone's trying to charge, but I got a text message. Those pesky texters. Because my charger's only working like if I put it in a certain way. Jeez. Okay. I'll get back to that in a minute. Please don't call me Tomo-chan. Shut up. Why are you worried about junk like that? It's not junk. That's really unpleasant. Is that what? You got nothing but junk down here? What? That's okay. That's, you know, that's sexual assault, or at least harassment. Well, just a tiny piece of junk. You're gonna break it! Stop! It's your fault. It's... Yeah, oh my, they put a typo in my SubaHibi. No one's caught that? Screenshot that. What? Wrong button. Should learn the value of an hour of training every day of your life. Not a martial artist. Oh, really? Guess you're just a punk who thinks it's all right to beat up amateurs. That's not... You act tough, but you're still a child, especially down here. Right, Hasaki-chan? Hasaki just shook her head like she was saying, "Don't ask me, don't ask me." She had no idea what to say when Master suddenly asked her a question like that. I played one of my favorite songs, Le Poison Rivière, composition by French composer Eric Satie. Hold on. Though I just copied it by ear, it's a little different from the original. The antithesis of tonal music. It ignores traditional harmonic progression. The score includes copious examples of unusual counterpoint and chord progression. The strange music is called furniture music. And actually, oh, you know, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I bought a keyboard like last year, a crappy one. It broke. I still suck at piano, by the way, but I've been trying to learn it. And finally, I was over at my aunts and uncles, and they have like a real piano, like a nice one. And that finally got me like, oh, okay. So I ordered like a good keyboard, like a Yamaha something. I have it, but I'm waiting for the stand to come. And I've always wanted to, well, see, I went into band with shining eyes, and then I hated playing it. I was a percussionist, and I sucked at it. But I always wanted to try to play music, so that's why I'm playing piano. One day, I'll be able to play Yoru no Himawari in about 10 years. But that's about how long it takes to get good at the piano, right? 10, 20 years? Well, probably 30 for me. There are parts where I can understand what he intended the music to sound like, and other parts where I can't understand it at all. Music is a mysterious phenomenon. The music my hands are playing was originally a melody in someone's head a long time ago in a distant land. Whether the composer would admit it or not, that melody was made up through an amalgamation of his thoughts, his emotions, and his life. And now I'm reproducing one tiny part of that. No doubt, an incomplete fragment. Was the original melody in his head the same as the melody in my ears now? How well does the sound of my own playing overlap with the melody Satie first conceived? A colorful sound. The melody paints a scene. Could this melody blend into the background music of his life? These aimless thoughts ran through my head as my fingers struck the keys. That's a bad habit. When I get lost in my own head, I can't see the customers. I'm playing for the customers. I'm being paid to do this. I have to focus on the music. But still. You're so cool! Wow, you're so sexy! The old men, okay, they're both old men, flirted me in shrill voices. They weren't listening to the music at all. They're just making noise. No, that's what Satie intended this music to be, anyway, I suppose. There's a composition by Satie that's actually titled Furniture Music after Satie's style of composition. Apparently the program for the concert where it was first played told people that they needn't listen to the music playing during the interlude. But of course, when the audience heard the player begin to perform during the interlude, they sat quietly and listened. Satie told them, please continue talking. So maybe, this is exactly how Satie wanted his music to be performed? Tomo-kun, you're so cute! Especially, but oh hey, you can't say that, Customer A. You can't say that either, Customer B. Of course he is. Oh, you definitely Customer A. That's kick him out, huh? No way, Satie wanted this. Ah, that hurt. Yeah, hit me too, Tomo-kun. Don't crowd me, you guys. How am I supposed to play? Come on, don't touch the dancer. Don't touch the dancer. And you, don't hit the customers. Not a dancer. Oh my god. Okay, sorry, that text turned into a phone call. Good work. Your next performance is in 2 hours. Be ready at 10. I don't mind playing the piano, but can you get rid of these guys for me? They're really creepy. I mean, you got a point. Oh, now you can't say that about our best customers. I don't care if they're customers, they're nasty. All those blanks are nasty. You can't say that, Tomo-san. It almost sounds like you're talking about me when you say that. I'm one of those guys that doesn't care if the person I do it with isn't gay, you know? Sure. What do you mean by that? Maybe I should help you out with the cute what? Can we go back to looking less than sex? I'm uncomfortable. You've got goosebumps all over. You're so innocent. Like, how old are you? How old is Tomo-san? There's nothing to do with innocence. It's creepy as heck when a monster like you says that. Oh, really? You're at such a difficult age. Just talking about your little Johnny gets you all embarrassed. No, my age has nothing to do with it. I mean, then what is it? Because you're a nasty old man. Not an old man. Let's be Tomo-chan. Like I care. Look, you're gonna make her break another plate. Oh? I'm sorry. You're a bit young to be hearing about all that, Horsey-chan. You know, all that talk about two men looking at each other's cute little guys. What are you making me say? Yeah, right here. Let me. Oh, no. That's. Knock it off. Oh, and there's no such thing as too young to be hearing about. Sorry? Oh, okay. I was like, well, there's no such thing as too young about gays blowing each other. That's wrong, no matter how old you are. Oh, really? It's not all that uncommon at all, you know? I don't know whose side I'm on here. I'm on Hatsuki's side. Get me out. You know what? I'm not reading that line. That's me. I'm Hatsuki right now. No. That's a great spray, by the way. Hatsuki was almost in tears as she stepped in to stop him. Wait, where'd Kagami go? Which is fine, what? Huh? Well, that's so much about tired of it. What the heck? How old is Hatsuki? But my body isn't soft like his is. Hatsuki was on the verge of tears and rambling about terrible things. Is she alright? You know, he has to find someone that he can give him a good blowjob eventually. What? Huh? Oh my god. It's a different person, but I'm getting a phone call. Okay, sorry. Phone call. No, Hatsuki, pretty sure you're not supposed to solve that problem in the family. Well, accordingly, Master. So, like, I actually have to find someone to do that. He'll do it himself? Sorry? Hatsuki finally realized what she'd been rambling about the entire time. Her face went bright red and then turned terribly pale. Hatsuki-chan, you're like a stoplight! That's your fault, you know? Great way to start, Jabberwocky. This is the crap I put up with every day. I'm utterly stunned at how stupid it is. It's not all that bad, though. I shouldn't be experiencing these days, but they're not all that bad. But I mustn't forget. My life here could crumble and disappear at any moment. My whole lifestyle is precarious. It's built upon a foundation that could collapse without warning. Might appear normal to an outsider, but my life is completely different from that of other people. Someday, no soon, I'll disappear. That's just how it is. So I have to be prepared for the moment when I'm cut out of the picture, when I won't be able to experience these days ever again. Because I can't stay here long. I have to be ready for my own disappearance, no matter when it comes. You mustn't covet your possessions, but you may never know what could happen in the future. Those were the words of a genius who conducted the Leningrad Philharmonic behind the Iron Curtain. Despite his fame, he lived a very simple life, filled with nothing more than nature, music, and art. You mustn't covet your possessions. That applies not just to physical possessions, but also those of the heart. I mustn't have too much in this world. Okay. Kind of depressing, huh? July 3rd. Oh yeah, there's the CG. That's the CG. I was on the roof. The roof of Building B. This is a great place to be alone since you can all wander around. Nice save. Yeah, now we have a date. July 2nd didn't have a date for whatever reason. So you can only get here by crossing over from the building A roof. I feel like all the other lowlifes avoid coming here since it's where I usually hang out. Either way, I don't have to deal with anyone else if I come here. Of course, I don't like to see Mamiya Takuji's face, but I'm not really fond of chatting with anyone else either. So I prefer deserted places. Though the roof is kind of hot. Like always. But that's a Takuji! The sky was clear and blue. A clear summer day in summer is the same as a sweltering hot one. Especially up here on the roof, where the sun heats the concrete to the point where it could burn you. Over on the building A roof, where there's no shade, you can just get a farmer's tan, where only the uncovered parts of your skin get sunburnt, in just a few minutes. Thanks for telling me what a farmer's tan is. This is why this is such a nice spot. The building B roof is lower and provides more shade than the others. A nice breeze blows in from the nearby copse too. Copes? Copes, yeah. It's not as cool as indoors, where it's air conditioned, but for being outside in the sun, the heat and humidity here are about ideal. It's still a really hot day. It's like a sound, maybe like a slight pain, a unique characteristic texture. It's not an external stimulus. It's the signal of a change within me. This feeling. I don't think this is Mamiya Takuji. Each of us feels different from the others. It's a subtle difference. There's definitely a difference depending on who's about to appear. So, he's aware of this. Why weren't Minakami and Takuji?
Hi.
Oh. Long time no see. Can I say that here?
そうなんじゃない?
Hello. Yuki.
久しぶりなんでしょ? よくわかんないけどさ。つうか、今日って何年の何月の何日なの?
I missed you, best girl. There's a phone in your pocket. Why don't you look yourself? What? She has a phone? This isn't there, yo, Yuki.
ああ、そっか。そうやね。て、ゲゲ、もうそんな時期なんだ。暑いはずだわね。
Yeah, it's hot out today.
あ、そうそう。タバコちょうだいよ。
It's so weird. Oh my god, another phone call. Okay, I can't possibly get another phone call. Don't give her a cigarette. Yeah, alright.
あら、ケチだな。お姉さんに向かって。
Smoking one right now. That means there's one in your mouth too.
ん? あら、ほんと。ダウンロードベストが口に。
You just realized that? It should be obvious.
当たり前のことか。まあそうだよね。あ、私の大好きなタバコにしてくれてるんだ。こんなマイナーなタバコとかいちいち買ってくれるっつか。お姉さん思いな子だね、ともさねは。
Oh my god, do you hear them? Stop it! Stop it! I'm gonna have to cut the video! Even if it takes a million cuts, I'm here for Mirakami. I'll buy them for you. What do you mean, big sister?
あら、反応遅。でも、わりかし正解じゃない？私の方があんたより生まれたの先なんだからさ。
That makes sense since we know Tomasane is a pretty recent development. Is being born first really enough to make you my big sister? In that case, the old lady at the corner store and the old woman who directs traffic are both big sisters to me too.
血だってつながってるじゃん。
I suppose we are. We also happen to be related by our blood vessels, muscles, brains, and the fat on our butts, pardon my French.
あら、素晴らしい。じゃあ姉以上じゃん。私たち恋人にでもなる?
So why is this Minakami self-aware, but the one in Rabbit Hole 1 and 2 wasn't? I don't even want to hear a joke like that. Besides, I'm not a narcissist.
あら、自分嫌いな人?
No, I don't love or hate myself.
そうなんだ。私はわりかし自分好きだよ。よくできてるなって思う。
Well, of course you are. You're the person Mamiya Takuji most wanted to become. I'm such a genius! There'd be no point if you hated yourself.
そんなもんかね。
So what do you want?
別に。ただなんか気がついたらここにいただけだよ。というよりも、あんたの方こそなんでこんな暑い場所にいんのよ。こんな晴天下で。
Sorry about that. Unlike you, I prefer my skies to be clear.
なんだよそれ。別に私だって青空嫌いじゃないよ。
What are you talking about? I'm sure I heard you say you like cloudy skies because it covers up the awful blue sky spreading out into the infinite.
そうそう。私は雨好きだよ。大好きだね。雨雲ってばさ。でもさ、雨降っとタバコの火消えちゃうんだよね。それはそれで悲しいお知らせだ。
You're smoking it, it won't go out.
そう気がつくと消えちゃうもんだよ。タバコの火なんてさ。だから青空もいいんじゃね？
Don't ask me. You're the one who said you didn't like them.
でも暑すぎじゃね？こんな日差しの下にいたら死なね？
Hell no. It's not even that hot here. We're in the shade.
あら本当だ。日陰だと涼しいな。結構屋上だと風があるからね。涼しいや。
Oh, is this the day that Zakuro meets Minakami? Yuki sat down next to me. Glasses? What? Don't sit there. It's too hot, even if you don't really exist.
そういう意見はお姉さん感心しないな。二次元の女の子でも蹂躙されていたら人権侵害だとか言うのと変わらないぞ。
I mean, it was a violation of human rights. And Zakuro, oh man, you got me thinking about looking glass insects again. It's totally different. And you're not my sister.
あらら、冷たいこと。
It's kind of odd. The Yuki next to me doesn't actually exist. Though, from her perspective, I guess I'm the one that doesn't actually exist. But regardless, when she sat next to me, I clearly felt the warmth and texture of her skin. In other words, don't sit next to me. I don't care if you're not really there. It's too dang hot!
実在しない言うな。ほんと失礼なやつだな。だいたいそれはお互い様だろ。
Ooh, relativity. Anyway, get away from me. You're annoying.
命令しないでくれる？うざいわ。
What?
あんたすぐにそのクール系設定が壊れるね。もう少しキャラの安定を重視してだね。
The heck are you talking about?
つうか、メガネしてるんだね。ということは、お、なんか読んでる。何これ？
Cyrano? A book.
そんなこと聞いてないよ。
Squirrel
本の題名。
cage?
てか何これ？うわ、SF とか暗っ。しかもディスオリかよ。どんだけ暗いんだよ。
A short story by Thomas M. Dish. You won a Hugo Award for Best Related Book. The short story doesn't have a Wikipedia page. What has this guy done? Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars. Is in a picture with him. What's he best known for? Come on. The Genocides, Camp Concentration, 334. I'm not a sci-fi guy. Shut up. Don't touch it, stupid.
なんだよ、ケチ。
Not a brat. Who the hell do you think you
何よ
are?
今さら。水上ゆきだよ。
Oh my god.
あんたの名字と名前を逆さにしたら。
It's a kanji pun. It's a kanji pun. It's not. Hold on. BNDB. SubaHibi. I'm sure I talked about that at some point. How since their names are Yuki, I was thinking there's a pun there. Do they have the same characters? They don't look the same. It's probably like you can pronounce them in a way. You know how Japanese works. They're stupid.
そうでもないぞ。
Yeah.
友さねで、みなかみとみなかみ。それと、ゆうきとゆき。ほら、みなかみゆきまんまじゃん。
Sounds like you're just making up
あ
readings.
あ、そうね。この適当さはたまんないわ。
No kidding. It's really arbitrary. So I'm guessing it's not obvious enough that the second you see Tomasane, it's like, oh, that's Minakami.
あと、何回か、だと思う。
What? What are you blabbering about all of a sudden?
最近、記憶がかなり断片化してきたんだわ。あと、はざきちゃんもあんまり見えない。
Oh, right. You mentioned that before. That Husky's rabbit doll looked like a human to you.
あの人形、特に見たくないんだろうね。あの人にとっては。
Doesn't want to see it, huh? Giving her that doll was one of the few times he was actually nice to her.
優しさの結晶ね。
Oh, so I guess that means Tomasane isn't the name of Hasagi's brother. What was I thinking it was Tomasane or I think I was. Well, yeah.
そうかもね。兄の妹に対する優しさの結晶だからこそ見たくないのかもね。間宮拓司君は。
A boy's love for his little sister. Not like that.
それがさ、すごくて、はざきちゃんの人形の名前が鏡って言うんだよ。これもこれですんごい適当な名前だよね。
I mean, what's crazy about that? It's like there's bunnies, moon, Kagami, like in Japanese, like that makes sense. You think?
だってさ、葉咲ちゃんは司なんだよ。司と鏡って。それっていつも好きな
They
アニメの
referenced it! They referenced it! Lucky Star! No, really, I wouldn't know. More importantly, Hasaki and the doll really look like twins? But hold on. Hasaki's name is Tsukasa? Does it mean like Hasaki's rabbit's name? Like she has another rabbit named Tsukasa? Or, well, no, because he gave her the rabbit, so there's not a matching pair. So why is her name Tsukasa? Because it's Hasaki Mamiya.
そうなんだよ。葉咲ちゃんと
Or
あのウサギ
Mamiya
の
Hasaki.
人形が双子に見えるのね。あの男はどこまでも能天気な幻想を見るんだな。そうそう。なんか見た目とかもどっかのゲー
Oh
ム
my
キャラ
god.
クターの姉妹に。
That's Clannad. That's Clannad. I see. Pretty much what I'd expect from him. Even his fantasies are self-loathing. Self-loathing fantasies, huh? The first thing that pops into his mind is self-loathing.
そうね。私とあんた。全く能天気で自虐的な幻想の産物。
I wonder if there's anyone back in like episode 1 when, well, probably episode 2 when I saw Kagami Tsukasa for the first time. They were like, oh, I can't wait to leave a comment in 50 episodes saying, oh, look at that happen. At least just consistent.
そうなんだろうかね。よくわからないけど。
Wait, hold on. Did I call that episode Lucky Star Twins? What did I call episode 2? Literally Lucky Star. I wonder if I ever made the Clannad reference.
Hello, everyone. It's
Hold
me,
on.
Horsey.
Shut up, Horsey. I don't want to hear your voice. Show transcript. Control F Clannad. No, no Clannad. Well, maybe like the transcript got it wrong. Doesn't look like it though. Well, hold on. What if I just type twins? No, doesn't seem like it.
次、もう会えないかもね。
That came out of the blue.
うん。
Well, keep up the good fight.
いや、まだ会えるかも。
Which one is it?
どっちだろ
That's what I just
う。
asked
なん
you.
だよ。少しは残念がれよ。会えないかもしれないんだよ。この水上ゆきちゃんに。私に会えないとかすんげえ悲しいだろ。おい。
Not at all.
全然じゃねえよ。すんげえ悲しいぞ。少なくとも私は悲しいぞ。
About what?
あんたに会えなくなること。
Huh?
そんな不思議そうな顔すんなよ。女の子がこんなこと言ってやってるんだからさ。
You call yourself a girl anyway.
なんだよ。試してみるか？
Ooh. Well, stop!
ほら、胸の感触あるでしょ？
What's with Tomasane being sexually harassed? Knock it off. Are you some dog in heat?
な
There we
んだ
go.
よ。自分の体だからいいじゃん。触っておけ。
Well, she's got a point. No, thank you. Why do you have to feel so real? It's nasty. You can even feel your body
体
heat.
感幻覚って言うらしいよ。人間の脳って不思議だね。
It's not a mystery. It's just a malfunction. That much should be
不
obvious.
具合で女体を触り放題とか最高じゃん。ほらほら、私の胸を堪能すると良いぞ。
I don't remember Minakami being like this. I told you to knock it off, idiot.
なんだよ。下の方がいいの？
Hey, knock it off. I don't want to censor anything. Don't lift your skirt, you idiot.
なんだよ。たかだか幻覚相手に動揺すんなよ。キキキキキキ。
What's that laugh? It's not funny. Have you no
セ
shame?
クシー？あるよ。
Don't lift your skirt up in public.
だってあんた以外に私ってば見えないじゃん。
I can see you just
い
fine.
いじゃん別に。
Telling you I care. Jeez, knock it off already. You're
な
annoying.
んだか、ともさねには私は不評だな。
You're the personality Mamiya Takuji desired. I don't care for people like you at all.
そんなこと言われると普通に傷つくぞ。
Idiot. So, why do you think we won't ever see each other again?
ああ、それね。うん。 あんたのこと、葉崎ちゃんのこと、その一切のことを忘れてる時間が長くなった。
That's happened a lot in the past, hasn't it?
頻度の問題、前と全然違う。
So you're saying it's way worse than the other times it happened?
全然比べ物にならない。それと同時に人の名前とか人の顔とかも異常に覚えられなくなってる。
Well, if a doll looks like a person to you, I can understand why you'd have trouble remembering
本
faces.
格的に切り離されるんかね。
Cut off, huh? I guess my job is about over too. I need to finish up soon.
ともさねさ、
What?
あのさ、ともさね。
Yuki always wanted to tease and play around. For some reason, she looked awfully serious. She never said anything good when she looks like this.
あんまり自分がなんで存在するかなんて考えない方がいいよ。マミや拓司を消し去るためだけに自分が作られたなんて。
It's not like I came up with that myself. It's just the truth.
そんな事実あるわけないじゃん。
It is. That's the reason why I was made.
マミや拓司は別に神じゃない。彼がそれを望んだからってあんたの存在理由が確定されてるわけないじゃん。
Then what about you? You're the personality Mamiya Takuji desired. He wanted to be erased and killed by me, leaving you as the sole remaining personality.
だからそんなの決まってないじゃん。
Isn't it? Then do you think all three of us should continue living within one person? Do you think something so unnatural is even possible?
それは
It's just natural that you should become Mamiya Takuji. The two of us are nothing but noise.
それがおかしいって。だいたい私女なんだよ。葉崎ちゃんのことも双子に見えるし、自然でもなんでもないじゃん。
About that, have you ever heard about glasses that flip your vision vertically and horizontally?
何の話だ？つうか、真面目な話してるんだからさ。
Is this gonna be like something about how our eyes actually see upside down and our brains flip it? I'm not changing the subject, just responding to your doubts.
疑問に答える？
When you first put on those glasses, you feel downright nauseous.
そりゃそうだろうね。それがどうしたのよ。
But interestingly enough, you can get used to it in just a day's time.
慣れる？
Oh my god. And that's right. If you think about it, it makes sense. When you try to grab hold of something, you can't even move your hand properly because the directions are inverted. But once you get used to it, that inverted world becomes the normal one.
なんでそれが私の疑問の答えになるのよ。
Even if you're looking at a completely different world from everyone else, so long as your actions aren't noticeably different, no one can tell there's any discrepancy. Even if you think you're acting like a woman, anyone else who looks at you thinks you're just acting like any other man would.
そうなの？
Yeah. Do you know what you sound like when you talk?
え？私って言ってるけど？
Do you know you sound like a guy to other people?
マジで？僕ことかキモいわ。
I heard watashi there. I don't know what pronoun or what is pronoun the right? Yeah, like Minakami and Looking Glass Insects used. But like I said, Mamiya Takuji and I are the only ones who see you as anything but a normal male. And I think she just said Boku?
マジで？僕ことかキモいわ。
Yeah.
何それ怖い。
Idiot. You know dang well our perceptions are different. Everyone calls us Mamiya Takuji, but based on which personality it is at that moment, our brain automatically changes it to Yuki Tomasane or Minakami Yuki. Plenty of other words are conveniently changed depending on which one of us it is. Oh my god, shut up. It doesn't matter how we perceive the world. Our brain automatically takes care of that, thereby eliminating any discrepancies in our behavior.
私はこんなに女の子しているのにひどい話だ。
What about the frilly dresses? Apparently there are some words that our brain simply can't reconcile with reality, or in some cases words we never want to hear. Those words aren't even recognized as sound. Oh, so like... I remember after Zakuro dies, Takuji, like, blanks out a lot of words.
らしいですか。ま、ちゃんと確認はできないけどね。でも、私も経験上そうなっているんだろうと理解。
I can't remember it from Minakami's perspective at all. I mean, that was a long time ago, though.
認識のズレの影はつきまとう。
Yeah, so long as there's multiple personalities, once our personalities merge into one, though, it shouldn't be a problem.
だから、ともさね、そう思い込むことが。
Someone's coming. Coming. You deal with her.
なんで
I'm not good at talking to a woman.
どの女よ
A girl opened the door to the rooftop. I think her name was Takashima Zakugo. I talked to her once, but I'm not good at dealing with that type of person. She looks at me with disgust in her eyes, the kind people usually reserve for Mami and Takuji. Maybe we hate each other because we're so similar? Well, anyway, Yuki can probably handle her a lot better than me. Her social skills are really amazing.
君は誰
私は隣のクラスの高島ザクロです。
高島ザクロ
Yeah, you've seen her in the hallway, haven't you?
だからさ、私は結構最近記憶の混乱がすごくてよくわからないんだって。
I'd like to cross-reference this with the looking glass scene.
どうされました？
いや、なんでもない。ごめん。私は結構人を覚えるの苦手なんだよね。
そうなんだ。
君はこんなところで何をやってるの？
いや、別にこれといって。
もしかしてサボり？
まあ、そんなところかな。
What caused her to skip class like your textbook? Wow, her personality is exactly what Mami and Takuji wanted. Her social skills are really great, totally different from mine. The girl's already starting to calm down. She'd be grimacing in seconds if I tried to talk to her. Probably out of fear, too. So I can just leave this to her. She can handle this. Next day? No? Okay, I think that's a good place to call it. I already have a million cuts this episode. So, yeah, let's call it there. I'll see you guys next time with some more Jabberwocky. Look, me, Nakami, and Tomo-san are in it, so it's already a great chapter. Right. See you guys next time. Bye.